Part B. Wales is also divided into 22 smaller regions. The number of accidents in 2017 in the 22 smaller regions are summarised in the table below. For each of these 22 smaller regions, calculate estimates for the mean and standard deviation of the number of accidents per region in 2017. Okay, so we have to work out an estimated mean. Now this is basically the sort of thing that you would have done at GCSE. We have a symbol for it, but it's basically saying you've got the midpoint of the category to represent the category. You would multiply the midpoint by how many in that category, add them all together, and then divide by the total number of accidents, which would be the sum of the frequencies column. Okay, so our formula here is telling you that, all right? You are adding together, that's the sigma symbol, the midpoint, which is the x, times the frequency, which is the f. Okay, and you're dividing that by sigma of frequency, which is the total number of accidents. Okay, so we can say that x bar is, and then we have to work out 25 times 6 plus 75.5 times 9 plus 125.5 times 2 plus 175.5 times 4 plus 225.5 times 0 plus 275.5 times 1, all divided by 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1. Okay, so if we work that out very carefully, 25 times 6 plus 75.5 times 9 plus 125.5 times 2 plus 175.5 times 4 plus, that one's going to be a 0, 275.5 times 1 over 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1. And that gives me, as an average, 93.55. Okay. The standard deviation is a little bit more complicated as a formula when you have the midpoints involved. You might have remembered it is, as a formula, sigma of x squared divided by n minus x bar squared. Okay, if you've learnt that formula, that's if you just have non-group data, okay, where you would be able to use that formula. But the version that you want here is a bit more complicated. Sigma of your frequency times your x squareds divided by sigma frequency, which is the equivalent of the n, minus the x bar squared. We're told this number sigma f we already had there. I didn't actually work it out, did I? 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 4. 22. Our x bar squared. Let's work that fraction out then. 285,654 over 22 minus 93.55 squared, and square root the lot, and it gives me 65.06, and there's our standard deviation.